Alright, this is Group 1, taken from the collection 2019 to 2020, under the category of farm animals, which includes sheep, pigs, dogs, bear, rooster, fox, rabbit, horse, and turtle. They are both clay, and then some of them are carved, whether naturally or by man's hand. It'd be pretty hard to argue, considering these come out of the same area within 20 square yards of each other. And this is just Group 1. I shall have very many more to come. These happen to be some of the better ones that I've found so far. So let's take a look at them by department. One of the things that I found to be interesting is that whenever I found a rock that looked interesting but couldn't quite put my thumb on what it was that made it look interesting, I never considered really that if they were idols or toys or anything, that I'd be looking for a rock to stand on an edge. And you'll find that most of these all stand on an edge, which means that they were meant to be displayed. And so that's what I'm trying to present right now, to put to rest whether or not Native American, North American peoples that come through here, whether or not they left a trail of evidence. And I already know, because I inherited a lot of paleo stuff from my grandfather. I already know about that. I know about the arrowheads, I know about the spears, the axes, which I am finding axes and those kind of things in this group too. But they stand on their edge. And in this case, this one strikes me as a turtle. Mainly because it's got that hooked mouth. It does look like it has deep set eyes. It's just, to me, from that angle, pretty much right there. That to me looks like a turtle. So, just like they're sitting on their edge there, you have other ones that are maybe more bulky, like this particular one right here. You can't see it as well, but when you look straight at it, what do you see? I see a big old chunky turtle with its eyes, a deep set head, and that squareness to it. And then see, it's got a place on the back for almost like holding or something, but the best angle on that one right there, it's probably pretty close to that right there. But it's pretty good all the way around. So those are the two turtle heads, and we go from the turtle heads over to the bears. Now the first one in front of you is just a black bear with a white face, white nose. I don't know why, but it just looks so much like a bear. And I think that came from my granddad's collection. So maybe not. Maybe it's just erosion. Could be. It definitely looks like it's got eyes to me. But this one here I found on a different site. And this is actually my site. And it's got a unique formation because you see those feet that extend down right next to the sign that says bear, and then its back end, and then you get closer and maybe it doesn't look like a bear, maybe it is a pig, who knows, but the way that it sets up, I just thought that maybe it looked like a bear. But either way, it's quite something. Okay, and then we also have other pigs. There's another one. See its ear and its eye and its nose. It would be looking to your left. This one just kind of looks like a pig with its ear and snout. And then these others behind it just look like pigs. The mama and baby pigs. And then we get over into here and I have what looks to be dogs. Kind of hard to get that low. But they look like dogs to me. And that one, I'm not sure about that. It almost looks like a cougar. But it's got a weird shape to it. And then here, I'll have to look at the video afterwards. From my perspective, it looks like a rooster. And I've got all kinds that are just indiscriminately shaped, and you know, they got eyes and they got a form. They stand up, or something's weird about them. You know when you discover them that there's something to them. Here's my rabbits. It is always helpful to get a rotating view. Pictures usually don't do these things justice, so you got to get from all different sides. And I'm not an expert, but I do see the shadows and I see the general outline of what I'm trying to present. That was really a tough one right there. And then it's baby, and then maybe the other male, either that or it's a sheep. Pretty amazing. And we've got what looks like a duck and some kind of bird, and then my fox. And then lastly I have the horses. There's its mane. You see it from that angle, it's mane. And then it would come around, it's got an eyebrow, eyes, big cheek, mouth, snout. And then this one almost looks like one of them Egyptian man animal things. Don't know much about Egyptology. That does look familiar. Now the question is, were they made here, or were they taken with them as they were passing through and just left? Where I found these is a big open spot right above a creek, water supply, and just a nice place for a culture to kind of fit into, at least maybe up to 300 people. I don't know, they could have lived right here and had all the resources, all the deer and everything. Anyway, so I think it's obvious that they were here, and that when they packed up and left, for whatever reason, they couldn't haul 800 pounds of rocks with them. But anyway, that is the first group. That's group one. And there will be more to come.